Hi y'all, Martha here. I just wanted to come in today and show you what I've been working on and try to finish up a page in my art journal. First thing I did a collage, and I kind of made a rough, I ripped paper and made kind of a rough rose, and I did the same with the leaves. And I glued them on this background as I went. The only thing that I cut out of this is these stems, because I didn't think I could rip those very good. And I cut them out of these little strips of scrap paper that I had. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down. I have an idea for the other page here, and I kind of started it already. But I will try to, I just kind of wanted to finish it with you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I really appreciate you being here. I usually, when I work in my art journal, I do kind of a 2-page spread. And that's what I'm going to do this time, except I'm kind of splitting each page up instead of, I usually do it like all at once. I don't know, I just doing it different this time. Now this paper is some paper, it's actually cardstock, this one, that I jelly printed quite a while ago. And I never have used it all. And I need my little, it's buried over here somewhere, but I need my little scraper. I think I have a fresh one down here. I'll just get it out because the other one's kind of a mess anyway. Needs to be cleaned of all the glue. But I'm going to use this one today. And I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac for this paper since it's a little bit thicker. I think it could use a little bit more right here. I'm just using jelly prints and some scrapbook paper. Most of the scrapbook paper is scraps from other projects, but there might be a little bit of it that's I grabbed specifically for this. I'm trying to pull this down just a hair. Well, maybe I shouldn't have. All right. Now, I think this is the one that I wanted for here. I'm gonna use glue stick for this one. It's not quite as thick. And I'm just kind of doing it on the page because I really got that on there thick, huh? So I'm gonna try to put some of it over here. Not sure I need all that. Okay. Now, I'll just go ahead and put this, let me see which way I want. Really don't think it matters. Well, I keep closing this thing. If you're wondering why I don't have the typical lid on my Fabri-Tac, it's because I broke the whole top off of my Fabri-Tac, so I put just a regular school glue top on it, which I think I'm liking a lot better. Doesn't seem to get stopped up quite as bad. Now I've lost that scraper again already. Here it is. I don't know which way I had it. Oh well, I think it was supposed to be this way. Doesn't matter that much, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's why I had it like that, so that will cover most of that. Okay. If you see all the, I'm sorry, I'm a really messy crafter and artist, so whenever I'm working, there's always a big mess around, unfortunately. And I went through almost all of my glue sticks. In fact, I think that is my last one, and it's about empty. So I might be reverting to my school glue. Okay. Now I was just gonna, I guess I peeled just, I cut that just a little bit too short, I think, but we're gonna deal with it. So I really would like to get those edges all covered, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. So I'm gonna glue down my little collage I worked on this morning. I just kind of wanted to mess around this morning, and this is what I came up with. And I've done this kind of thing before, but it's been a while. Of course, I did them on canvases. So, there we go for that page. Alright, I'm going to set this aside. And I think I'm going to do my butterfly in yellow, and I think I want to do it on this sheet of scrapbook paper. I don't really have any more painted papers that I want to use, I don't believe. And if I can find, yeah, and I'll probably be drawing my butterfly details with that. Now I've already done a couple of pieces here. And that's just kind of, I'm just tearing like a rough butterfly shape. In fact, I think I had another one already done, but like I said, I got a huge mess over here, so of course, I don't know where it is. So we're gonna rip up some more, we'll use some more wing paper here to make the wings. And just kind of trying to tear and get them in a rough butterfly shape. I'm not really trying to be perfect here. So that one's a little small, so I think I will use it for the bottom wing. Now let's try to tear out a bigger piece for the top. Okay, let me refine it just a little bit here. All right, I think that's pretty good. And if I can get this down, I don't know that I have enough of this stick left to use, but we'll see. Well, I'm just going to dip it out of there with my finger. There's too much to waste. However, it is going to make my fingers really sticky. Okay, now let's try to get this one down. Okay, now I'm going to do the bottom wing and attach it. Probably should put it under it just a little bit. This is some more painted papers I did with the Gelli plate. However, this is not thick like the green one was under the rose. This is just copy paper. Trying to move that over just a little bit. Get it a little closer together. Trying to get it close together, but get it to spread out a little as well. So my fingers are getting really sticky here, hard to work with. All right, I think that will do. So I'm gonna rub it down. Before I draw in any details, I think I'm gonna give it a minute to dry so that my Posca pen doesn't get messed up. It tends to lose its flow when you get glue in there. So I'm going to do this page like I did the one that I already glued down. I'm just going to kind of rip it. Give it like a torn edge look. Don't think I like all of that white showing, so I'm gonna rip a little bit more of it off. Okay, I think that'll do for that. Now, I think what I'd like to do is to go ahead and get the backing papers down that I wanted to use. And let's see. Don't have as much greens, scrap greens, as I wanted to use. This one is kind of just ripped in half. So let me see. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put this piece down. This is a page, oh, it's just a really thin paper from Easter. You can see just a pink, I can't even speak. Just a tiny piece of Easter egg right there. Well, I might as well, I think I am going to change glue because I don't really have much glue stick left. So this is the one I replaced my Fabri-Tac lid with, and then I put the Fabri-Tac lid here. So, and it was an accident, but I think I like the transition. It works better for both of them, I think. Okay, keep losing that scraper. Guess it's not really necessary. It's just helpful at getting your paper down. Now, there's not much straight edges for that. But I'm going to try to put some of it down anyway. Now, I don't know how I lose things so fast. I guess when you're working in a mess, that's what happens. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and slather this up a little bit. I really prefer working with the glue stick because it's not as wet and it doesn't cause as many wrinkles and stuff. However, I just bought a 3-pack not too long and I'm just finishing it up, so I'm going to use what I have on hand. Just trying to lay it down without so many wrinkles. And since it's so thin, I'll probably do better to rub it with this instead of the scraper. Now I am going to try to use some of this, and I might, I haven't cut much, but I am thinking about, I'm going to cut this a little bit. I want a straight edge towards the bottom. There we go. It looks like the number 1. And I do have little bits of white showing, but you know, it's not that important because I have the torn edges as well, so it's not that big of a deal. Evidently, I didn't get enough on that piece. Okay. I'm really kind of running out of different colors of green here. So I may have to improvise and use a different color. Oh, I did kind of want everything to be, I don't know, color coordinated or something. in this piece. Yeah, I just stood there and pulled it up. And I have this little piece, and that's the only piece that I could find. I'm just going to put it right here somewhere. I'm sorry if I quit talking. I'm just trying to, my brain is working hard, so it's hard for my brain to do two things at one time, I guess. So I ripped that in half, and it really wasn't necessary, I don't think, but it is what it is, I guess. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let me see. I think I will use some of this because it kind of unifies these leaves. I'm thinking this is really too small, that I should figure out something else to put on here. But I haven't decided yet what that would be. Maybe another butterfly. And then it will be done. I don't really know, though. I might have to finish this off camera while I think about it. Like that, kinda. Just gonna put it right there in the middle, I guess. And I'm gonna try to cut this edge off here. Okay. It's kind of patchwork together. But you know what? I might go ahead. Just put some more of this paper on there since I have some. And there is a flower on here. So really not necessary to make another one. I have these elements too I could add, but I didn't think so. No. I have just a little bit of this paper left, and it doesn't showcase a flower, not a whole one. I think I'm going to use it anyway. Just to get the, like a little pattern going, you know? Let's see, how do I want to do it? Something like that. Alright. So we have another collage done in this book. Well, almost. I am going to see, I went around these with black Posca pen. And I'm going to do the same with my butterfly. I'm just kind of making rough lines around it. Not trying to be perfect at all. Alright, now let me draw a little body. They call it a thorax, I think. Okay, and there's the antenna. Let me draw a little bit of design on here, not much. And I'm not trying to be realistic with this butterfly at all. I'm just drawing some lines and shapes in there. Alright, I think that it needs something. What it is it needs, I really don't know. Let's try to rub some of this glue off. This looks like a big bare spot here, so let me see if I can find a quote or something that will be nice for this. Let's see, let's just use this one. It says, give out what you most want to come back. That's a little bit easier said than done when you're an introvert like me, but I do try. Okay. And then to encourage myself, I will add, since we have a butterfly here with brave wings, she flies. I was wondering if I should like do a little sketching around that flower. But you know what, I don't really think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna call this one done. So let me know what you think, and if you'd like to see some more collaging like that with flowers and butterflies and things like that, just let me know and I'll see what I can come up with. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for my subscribers and all my returning visitors. Thank you so much. Bye now.